Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of this Danish ration review. Menu number 7. Breakfast was really filling, had a lot of nice items. Lunch won't be quite as much food by weight, but there's going to be plenty of variety. So let's get started. First we're going to have our whole wheat bread, where I'm going to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's 40 grams of peanut butter, 20 grams of jam. We'll also have 50 grams of mackerel and tomato sauce. And our other pack of Brussels pate. And to go with that, we'll have the rest of our whole grain biscuits. Have a 50 gram pack of roasted and salted peanuts. 25 grams of the apple and black currant fruit minis. Our 35 gram protein bar, toffee. Since I had one of my sports drinks for breakfast, just going to have a tea and a coffee. I'm going to save my other sports drink for dinner. In case I need some sugar, got some sugar and a spoon. And like I said, there's a plenty of variety for lunch. And I think adding this up, it only comes to like 300 grams. So I'm going to get some hot water started for our drinks. Looks like they accidentally sealed the string for the tea bag inside the tea bag. Let's get everything out. All right, the fruit minis. Protein bar. Smells good. Our peanuts. Nice good hiss. Brussels pate. We had one at breakfast. No, it's going to taste like Brunswager. Multi-grain biscuits. One's broke a little. Our mackerel and tomato sauce. Probably can't see in there. Smells really good though. Alright. Let's see if I can get this bread cut in half. Smells just fine, but being so thin, I'm going to try and cut it in half. Actually got it cut in half. Smells okay. Now let's get some peanut butter out. That should be plenty. That's a little more than half. Looks a little dark compared to normal peanut butter, but it's pretty darn tasty. And let's get our strawberry, raspberry, and blackcurrant jelly. I'm sure I'm probably going to be a little messy with this. Alright. See if I can fish my tea bag out of here. Try this by itself real quick. Yeah, definitely gonna put a little sugar in there. Wish I had some honey instead. And we'll take. I'm gonna throw a little bit in my coffee too. Alright, let's see here. What should I try first? Let's try some of these fruit minis. I've had the strawberry ones before, and I thought it was neat. They were kind of actually pressed and shaped like little strawberries. These are apple and black currant, and just like the strawberry ones, they have a really intense flavor. And with these, you taste very little apple, but the black currant has a very strong taste. Those are really good. Peanuts. Probably just your regular roasted and salted peanuts. And they are. There's nothing wrong with that. There's just enough salt so they're not bland. I know what the pate tastes like. I'm going to give this mackerel and tomato sauce a little try. Very good flavor. It's a nice balance. You can taste the tomato and you can taste the mackerel. Neither one is overpowering. It does not have an overly fishy taste. Actually, it's very mild and very good. Give their tea a try. Yeah, good Ceylon black tea. Had it many times. Same with the coffee. Very good coffee. Nice and smooth. Didn't really need the sugar, but I put it in there anyway. Try out this sandwich. It's actually pretty good. I've had the bread on its own many times and don't really care for it. It's usually too dry. But making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich out of it, that makes it a whole lot better. Yeah, that's really good. Get a little bit of pate on this cracker. Just like the breakfast episode, the pate tastes just like Brunswater. Really good stuff. Try some of the mackerel and tomato sauce on a cracker, see what it tastes like. I'm sure it's just fine. And it is. Good flavor. Actually, the cracker almost overpowers the mackerel. A few more of these fruit minis. Man, those are so good. Check out this toffee nougat bar. Very dense. Tastes okay. Has a slight toffee flavor. Not too sweet. Not my most favorite thing on the tray, but still good. Try a little more of this mackerel. Yeah, next to the sandwich, I'd say my favorite item on the tray is the mackerel and tomato sauce. But for now, I'm going to finish this up after I shut the camera off. I hope you enjoyed the lunch review of this Danish MRE menu number 7. Next up will be dinner. Have our spaghetti and meatballs. And I hope to see you there. Okay, now that breakfast and lunch is over, let's finish up this review with dinner. Still got a lot of good items left, but our main is the 400 grams of spaghetti and meatballs, which I'll also include the spicy sauce. We have our other wheat bread, chocolate bar, our fruit and fun. I thought this was strawberry, but actually it's fruit punch. It's got apple, strawberry, and banana. Also going to have the rest of the strawberry, blackcurrant, and raspberry jam. Have it with the bread. Probably eat some of the bread with the spaghetti and meatballs too. And other than that, we have a tea, the lemon flavored sports drink, salt and pepper if we need it, some sugar for our tea, and just so I don't forget it, try out the toothbrush and a spoon. I'm going to set this aside so we can start heating up our main and our flameless ration heater. Haven't seen one of these before. It says to fill it up to the line or 60 mils of water, so I'm going to weigh up 60 mils. This one only has one heater element. I'm going to guess it's pretty strong. I don't know. I've never used one of these. Well, it says fold over and close it with the tape. I've always found it's easier to try and get the tape off first before you get everything in there, because they're usually stuck to the bags pretty well, just like this one. Alright. That one tore pretty easy. Just make sure that it's centered and on the bottom. Just going to fold that over. Add the tape. I can already hear it activating and starting to get warm. So I'm going to set this aside and let it heat up. It says to let it heat up for 12 minutes, but I'm probably only going to leave it go for 10. Normally I only let them go for 8, because you let them go too long, they start picking up a little bit of a metallic taste. I don't know if you can hear it going. It is blowing some steam out. Okay, now that our main is gone for a little while, let's get our drinks ready. Well, that's interesting. I guess the string is supposed to be sealed in the bag, or I'm missing something. Check out this bread. I don't know why, it just tastes different this time. The last time I had the Bridgeford bread, it was a lot thicker. Unless this one's been smashed. But this one just seems to taste better. Get the chocolate bar out. like a nice dark chocolate. No bloom. Let's get our main, which I will say is still pretty darn hot. Yeah, let that ration heat up for 10 minutes. And even though I only had one pad, it expanded about 3 times thicker than it originally was. And I can hold the bag, but where the food is, I cannot hold it. It is hot. Basically, it just looks and smells like canned SpaghettiOs. Pasta's kind of soft. Yeah, pretty much exactly what it tastes like is SpaghettiOs. Sauce is a little bit on the sweet side. The meatballs are beef. You can taste the beef. Seems like I can taste a little bit of onion. Either oregano or basil. It's okay, I guess. Not what I was expecting. Add some sugar to our tea. And even though this is listed as, you know, spaghetti and meatballs, I know it comes with a spicy sauce. It's probably going to be like hot sauce. But with, you know, something Italian pasta style, I would rather have red pepper flakes. Yeah, basically kind of what it tastes like is hot sauce. Just a little different. Still going to add some in. It definitely helps toning down the sweetness of that tomato sauce. Give our lemon drink a try. Smells real lemony. Tastes great. I like it. Your good standard black tea. Add some of the marmalade to the bread. It's okay. Just a little dry. Try out this fruit and fun. Kind of looks like applesauce. Kind of what it tastes like too. You can definitely taste the apple. I know it says fruit punch. There's a slight hint of banana, but I really don't taste any strawberry. Try a little bit of it on bread. Tastes okay. Definitely not so dry. Try some chocolate. Really good tasting chocolate. Not very bitter like a lot of the other ones. I'd say for bitterness, this one's probably in the range about 75%. I know the Polish one was 60. Definitely a little bit on the bitter side. This one's not so bitter. But kind of disappointed with the Maine. I mean, it doesn't taste bad. It's just not what I was expecting. At least it's not too salty. It's okay. Well, it looks like this is going to finish up dinner. Oh, wait. Forgot about toothbrush. What does it say on there? Made by CareGuard. And actually, that did have a powdered fluoride on it. Tastes a tad sweet, a touch minty. Leaves a nice, light, refreshing aftertaste. Kind of like the V6 gum, but just nowhere near as strong. Okay then. I hope you enjoyed this review of the Danish 24-hour Field Ration menu number 7. I enjoyed it. Everything tasted good. Just like I said, I was a little disappointed in the, well, SpaghettiOs. I was expecting a little bit different. But where we're going to head next, I think I'm just going to keep heading west. Take a stop in the UK. Got a lot of great rations there. Then we'll probably head down to France. Maybe over to Spain. Just see what happens. But I hope you liked the review. If you did, hit that like button. Share with your friends. Subscribe. And I'll see you next time.